We are outside on the patio, and my bud Chef Dev is amping up our summer burger game. Hey, Chef Dev, how are you?
Thank you so much for having me back. I'm good, and you?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing fantastic, and now you're here, so it's smelling extra delicious.
You said amp up, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
I always want to take burgers and take my food to the next level and Chef Dev it up. So that's what we're doing today.
I love it. So what are we making today?
So we're making burgers, but we're putting a nice big South Asian twist on it, which we talk about in my book.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off with the Tandori seasoning. I'm usually on those.
Listen, I was gonna say, Chef Dev is always traveling, so the planes are coming for him.
Exactly.
We're good to go. Okay.
So we're gonna start with the Tandori Masala.
Oh, beautiful.
It's a beautiful cornucopia of warm spices.
Yeah.
And it's floral, and it's got bite and edge.
Yeah.
And we make it like this.
Okay, I love this. What are we doing?
We're gonna start with some chili powder into the bowl. Coriander.
Beautiful.
And everyone has to memorize this at home, okay?
Okay, it's gonna be a test later?
That's it.
Cool.
Cardamom, ginger.
Ginger.
We have some cumin.
Okay.
We have black pepper.
Beautiful.
We have cinnamon. We have your entire pantry at home.
Yeah, literally, just empty it out.
Some turmeric. And what is mace?
What is mace? Mace is the outside of nutmeg, and nutmeg is my personal favorite thing.
That's exactly it. We call it Javitri.
Oh.
So that's exactly what it is. It's pretty fierce looking,
So
right?
it's gnarly. It looks kind of like snakes. It's weird.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is beetroot powder. Now, traditionally in tandoori seasoning, a lot of applications will call for food coloring. We're not going to do that today.
Oh, I love that.
Beet powder, not much of a flavor transfer, but we get that punchy red.
Nice, and any of that flavor would just be kind of earthy. Now,
That's it.
What is this?
My favorite, kasuri methi.
Oh,
You
okay.
got to smell it. This
Okay.
is fenugreek leaves.
Okay.
It's critical in South Asian cuisine,
Oh my
and it's in my masala daba. I use it all the time.
It smells like fresh cut grass.
It's celery and maple-ish.
Yes. Oh, it is celery-like. Yeah. Oh my God, that's amazing.
So that goes in here. We mix this all around, and this builds our tandoori seasoning.
Okay, fantastic.
And once this is done, we're gonna saute up some onions. Like caramelized onions on a burger is fire, but with this seasoning, it's gonna be even better.
Okay,
so
cool.
onions are caramelizing here.
And I love the fact that you can do this all over the barbecue if you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is one-stop shop. We don't have to worry about an oven or a portable burner or anything. Everything's here.
Amazing.
And we want these to bloom. These spices are raw.
Yeah.
Very important that we cook them out just a little bit here.
Okay.
So I give this a quick saute, and we let this just keep bubbling away, and the smell is wild.
This is when your neighbors start asking for invites to your barbecues, though.
Absolutely.
So you gotta like your neighbors to make this, because they will be smelling it like 3 blocks over.
So wonderful, yeah?
Oh my gosh, that smells amazing.
Can you put this on a flip-flop? It would taste good.
I for sure would eat that,
okay?
yeah.
So that's done.
Okay.
Now we're gonna move on to our burger.
Burger.
Now, we don't put salt into burgers because
salt draws moisture out, gives you a dry burger.
but dry spices we can do, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna add in our chili powder.
And what type of meat are we using here?
We're using 80-20 ground beef.
Nice, okay.
You can do more fat content if you want, but it might be flare-ups.
I think the flare-ups, I also find the fat melts off and the burgers shrink. So you end up with really, really small burgers. So I like that kind of like lean-ish.
So we're using the 80-20, and then we have the garlic powder, the cumin, the coriander.
Okay.
We have black pepper.
Beautiful.
We go in here and we mix this all up.
Yep.
But we don't have time for that right now.
No, we
so we
don't.
have our finished burgers. Why did we indent it in the middle?
So I find sometimes when you indent, if you don't indent, you get a meatball. And you don't want a meatball when you're looking for a burger. That helps because that ground meat contracts, goes up, meatball.
And we want a nice even cook. Exactly.
Now, wait, are we gonna season those
We're
up?
definitely gonna season these up.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put extra because, as we both know, we're gonna lose a lot of this onto the grill.
This is something I feel like people are gonna be like, that's too much salt, but most of it falls off, like you're saying.
More.
We're going more.
More,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So I'm gonna drop this onto our pre-greased grill.
Nice.
And obviously the top side seasoned, so we're gonna go season side down and come and season the other side.
Nice, I'll come in with the salt. That smells so good. Oh my gosh, and also that sound is what we're looking for.
Exactly, this is all. Now, Mary, we can do like a traditional straight up salt and pepper burger, and I love those, and there's a time and place for those.
Totally.
But for me, I just like to kick it up every now and then. It's nice to do something different. It's nice to turn heads at that get together.
So we've got the burgers, they're gonna turn heads. We got those onions, they're gonna turn heads, but I feel like you're not done with the flavors.
Color, herbaceousness, vibrancy, we need it.
Yeah.
Green chutney. Okay, so we have a bunch of ingredients that we're gonna throw into our blender. We have some yogurt in here, a little bit of spices. We're gonna go in and add some mint.
Okay.
And some, as I take the lid off, because we already started this a little bit, it's like pow.
Oh my gosh.
In the face,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We can go ahead and you can blend this up for me.
All right.
This also has some yogurt in there.
Yeah.
It gives it a nice creaminess, tanginess, and body.
Beautiful.
When we go to South Asian Indian restaurants, you know, when I'm traveling through Pakistan, a lot of places you go to eat, they'll have green chutney already sitting on the table.
Totally.
Okay, and it's a beautiful thing because it adds a lot of freshness to your dish.
Yeah.
And this plays off the spices that are everywhere really well.
Totally. It totally balances everything.
And here we have our finished green chutney,
my
which
gosh.
is just in here.
Yeah.
And I think we have to assemble.
Oh, yeah, we got to assemble.
We got to assemble.
Everyone wants to see this burger get made.
Should we do it right up front here?
Yeah, let's do it up front.
Okay, so we have our toasted bun.
Now, you must be toasted, right?
If you're not toasting your buns, don't return my calls.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have, let me grab a different spatula because
All right.
that one had the raw meat, and
Okay,
I know
perfect.
people are watching,
I know
right?
people are watching for
Before
it.
I do that,
Yeah.
let's dress it up a little bit.
Okay, cool, let's do it.
Okay, because I know we have a few moves to do. So we have our Chutney Masala mayo.
Oh,
We can apply that
nice.
to top and bottom.
Top and bottom. Now you're speaking my language.
And Chutney Masala is a beautiful, it's another spice blend that's wonderful. Cumin, coriander, ginger, fennel. It can have a bunch of ingredients, but really the umchur, which is
Yes.
dried green mango powder. We talked about that twang.
You know what?
That acidity.
It gives it the acidity. I'm eating a
It's
weird
so
amount of mayo.
good. Like this mayo, I want to rub it all over my body.
This is what you put
really-
on after you shower for moisture.
It's so good. So that goes on top and bottom. We're
Okay.
going to come in with our beautifully washed butter lettuce.
Beautiful,
We'll do
beautiful.
some tomato on top. Let's do the patty.
Tomato on top of the patty. Okay. Oh, I like that we put cheese on still. We're not missing the cheese.
I'm a big cheese guy. You
Yeah.
can use whatever cheese you like as long as it's melting cheese. I think that's the play here.
I'm literally just standing here eating mayo.
We-
And I'm thrilled.
we need a couple toppings.
Yes.
So I think the tomato would be a really nice base.
Beautiful.
And we're gonna do a little bit of salt on that tomato,
You
a little
gotta
bit of
get it.
pepper. Our Tandori spiced onions, our caramelized onions, if they're not going on your burger, run them through mac and cheese, run them through pasta, top them into your salad, have fun with it.
Oh my gosh, yes,
Okay?
please. Yes, please.
They can go literally anywhere. Grilled cheeses, quesadillas, eggs, like everything.
Eggs would be amazing. Oh my gosh, look at that.
That goes on top,
Stunning.
and then we'll have a nice spoon. I can use this spoon right here
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
nice and dry.
Nice.
And we have our green chutney.
Oh my gosh.
Like the flavor in this is just, it's going crazy right now.
It is. I'm going in for a little bit of this chutney too. Let's give this
You're
a
gonna get
taste.
that freshness, that vibrancy. This screams summer. It screams barbecue. It screams chilling.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a saucy, wet food kind of guy.
I'm a saucy gal.
So we're gonna add a little bit more, and then here is my Desi cheeseburger, and I want everyone at home to make it and make this for your loved ones and
Yeah.
make people happy and make your neighbors jealous.
That's the thing, and then invite them over. Chef Deb, absolutely amazing job. It smells ridiculously good out here, and we are outside in Toronto, which sometimes doesn't smell good, but it smells good right
Sure
here.
does.
Fantastic job, Chef Deb. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.